So I got a question about toxic workplaces, toxic people, how do I leave my job, things like that. And I must say, I am a little surprised that you guys are out here working for places that are demeaning you, making you feel less than, yelling at you, calling you all hours of the night. And it sounds like you're really unhappy. So my first bit of advice would be, let's just honor that. Let's make that okay. I am in a situation that I don't like, and I don't want to be here. My second piece would really be to encourage you as to, it sounds like your inner guidance is telling you this isn't for me. It sounds like inside of you that you are ready to cut the cords, you want something better. And what I would also encourage you to look at is, how familiar is this to me? Am I choosing to stay in this place because it's all that I know? Or is fear driving some of my decision making? Because at the end of the day, here's the thing. There is no plan. You're not going to have a plan. No power of authority is going to come to you and say, okay, if you leave this job, here's what this is what it's going to look like in the next 6 to 12 months. Doesn't work like that. How it does work is that when you start trusting your inner guidance, you will know what one action step is, just what the next right action is. And maybe that next right action might be, all right, I'm going to choose to stay here, but when I go out or on the weekends, I'm going to look for a new job. Or I'm going to network with one other person. Or better yet, I'm not going to suppress my feelings. I am not going to treat myself as if I feel some sort of way when I really don't. I'm going to come into acceptance and cooperation with that. Bottom line is, if it's work, doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. You are the authority in your own life. And you don't have to stay at a job that you don't want to. You don't have to be a victim of your job. You just don't. What we want to start to do is we want to start to create more ownership and more personal responsibility. So if you're telling me, Tarita, the money's tight, I have to stay, that is a real thing. And I don't want to minimize that at all, right? A lot of us, most people, do not do well with money. So you don't even want to make it about, I feel so bad. Let's just make that normalized. Money is something we don't talk about at all in America, especially, right? So if that's the case for you, what does just 5% better money management look like until I can leave this job? If this feels so out of reach for me to leave, I can't even imagine it. What would be just one thing I know I'm capable of? And here's why that's important. If you do that one thing once, you'll do it 1,000 times. And we want to start creating more momentum inside of you where you feel comfortable trusting yourself and trusting your own decision making. That's it. It's an exercise in inner trust. Can I trust the guidance that I'm getting that this situation is no longer suiting or fulfilling to me? Can I take myself out of a place where in some cases I am being abused, right? Can I let go of this pattern I have of giving my power and authority to people and not having strong boundaries? And if I could do that, what would be possible? Let me know.